At his swearing-in, President Museveni, who has been at the helm of the country for 35 years, labelled himself an architect of a democratic system fit for Africa and blasted the West for trying to lecture him on the matter. Listening in, members of the opposition say this was expected.
Last time his target was to move Uganda from a poor country to a middle-income country. That didn't happen. Today, he should have accounted for the factors that made him fail, because that was the main promise of the Museveni's 5 years that he has ended to begin a new 5 years. Instead, he is quarreling with Europeans, he is quarreling with the opposition. So therefore, I find this speech uneventful, but typical of Museveni. When he says he doesn't want to be lectured on democracy, I can understand. Why should someone lecture you? If you are a student and for 35 years you are at the same level, it will take maybe an angel or a miracle for anyone to ever lecture you to move to another stage.
So I think there is a gap that he needs to close on the side of human rights, democracy, and also politics of tolerance.
Which has been bleeding a big part of the national budget dry.
It is the same script by dictators across the world.
The money for donation, just for Museveni, money to donate, to give people the way you like, the budget is now 200 billion shilling. At one time it was 280 billion shilling. That's what General Kazin, who once headed the military, once said, that in Uganda there is official corruption and unofficial corruption.
But Yasin Sakamate, a security analyst, credits Museveni's focus on women emancipation and security as highlighted in his speech.
Many countries have challenges, so on stability I think it's okay. Then I can also give him credit on employing so many women into politics.
While those in government assure the country there will be better service delivery, critics believe things are getting worse every after 5 years.
It's going to be more of the same, because you have a president in power for 35 years, president who is no longer inspiring, but he wants to pretend that he inspires.
If we don't bring more people into the money economy, then we are going to be in trouble. So as a parliament, we have to focus on that, see how best we can support the president.
Ugandans should be a lot more worried because he's going to become a lot more brutal. Many more are going to be maimed, many more are going to be imprisoned. Service delivery is going to go a lot lower because, you see, the way dictators operate, they will channel all resources to seeing how they keep themselves in power.
In his speech, he talked about the parish model. That parish model is just taking money to the people in the parish for them to be able to produce more such that we can industrialize our country and we'll be able to achieve the dream of reaching middle income status.
As President Museveni begins his 6th term as elected president, the view of him will always remain two-sided. On one hand, to those who believe in his leadership, a revolutionary with an undying desire to transform the society that he likes to call a former enclave into a modern country. But on the other hand, to his critics, a terrible liar who has broken all his defining promises and chose to hang on to power even when he has nothing new to offer. Edward Mhumza, NTV.